What's up, guys? I hope you have an amazing day. My name is Alec, and I'm here to tell you the story on how I learned English. Okay, so here we go. I'll give you 3 effective tips which you can apply when you start learning English. Okay, so tip number 1 is have a goal. Having a vision is very important when you learn English, when you start learning English. Okay, you have to have a true vision. You have to have a goal why you want to learn English. So it can be travel purposes, it can be business purposes, or maybe you just love English, or maybe you just want to watch English movies or American movies. So I'm going to share you my story on how I learned English. Basically, I started learning English when I was 10, and I've been learning it ever since. And I'm gonna tell you that I've never been to an English speaking country, nor did I go to any English tutors. I just worked on myself independently. This is the thing you can also do and apply when you start learning English. There is no excuses. You don't have to say, "Oh, I cannot afford going abroad," or I cannot afford going to tutors. You can do it by yourself. Trust me. I learned English myself. I have not told you about it. I'm a non-native English speaker, but I've been learning English for more than 15 years now. But so I'm gonna share you my experience and how you can learn English fast. Let's get back to tip number 1, which is have a goal. So you might want to consider going abroad, or you might want to do business in a foreign country. Maybe you want to go abroad because English is a global language. So you gotta bear in mind that it's very important to learn English. So maybe you want to go to college, or maybe you want to go to university. So it doesn't matter why you want to learn English. What matters is how you learn English, all right? The reason why I learned English, first of all, is I always loved English. I always loved English, and I still do today. I watch like American movies. I really love American movies. I love American TV shows. So some of you might want to learn British English, so it depends on you, and it's a matter of taste. So you might want to consider learning British accent as well, and stuff like that. So have a goal, have a vision why you want to learn English. If you don't have a goal, you will just drift around, not knowing why you're learning English. Okay. So tip number 2 is immerse yourself in English. Okay, immerse in English. You have to immerse yourself in English. Okay. What that means is you have to always think in English, okay? Always think in English in your mind. Always speak English with your friends. If you don't have friends who speak English, just try to go online, or you can go to, speaking clubs in your town. I believe there are a bunch of English speaking clubs in your town, because it's very, very interesting and important in learning English, okay? So immerse yourself in English. Watch movies, watch TV shows, watch American movies. You might want to, maybe you love British movies. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have to immerse yourself in English, okay? So if you have difficulties in watching movies, in understanding, you might want to turn on the subtitle mode so you can see what's going on in the movie. You can read the scripts, okay? So the other thing is, when you watch a movie, if you don't understand it, I suggest you to rewatch it again, okay? That's what I did when I learned English. That's what I've been doing to this day. When I don't understand a certain, dialogue, a monologue, I try to rewind it and play it again so I can, listen more and more and practice more and more. English is about repetition. The more you repeat, the better and faster you gain knowledge. The better and faster you get everything. So when you watch a movie you don't understand, don't stress yourself. Play the movie again, repeat it again, and watch it again. That's how you're gonna learn English, okay? When you don't understand a certain word, you can write it down on your copybook, okay? So you can learn from 1 to 5 words per day. It's good, it's great. Don't try to learn 10 to 20 words. Some people want to learn 50 words per day. It's not gonna help you. You have to understand the importance of repetition. The more you repeat, the faster and better you get, okay? So repeat the movie, okay? And another tip is, if you want to master English, if you want to master fluency and your speaking, you have to try to get a mirror and try to play the movie and try to speak as the way the actor speaks, okay? Just try to imitate the actor. It's also called impersonation or mimicking a person, okay? That's how you're gonna master your English. It can be British movies like in British accent, or American movies like American accent. That's how I mastered my pronunciation as well. So that's the tip that is very important that you can use in your daily English learning, okay? So repeat, try to imitate the actor that you see on the TV, okay? Maybe you have your favorite actor speaking. Like I have many tremendous American actors, Canadian actors, which I look up to, which I imitate on a daily basis. When I go to the bathroom, maybe when I look in the mirror, I try to imitate. I try to learn. I try to practice my English. English is about repetition. English is about grinding. You have to grind at your English. Bear in your mind. You have to always keep in your mind that English is about repeating over and over. Okay? When we were a baby, nobody taught us grammar. Nobody taught us how to spell the words. Nobody taught us how to write. I mean, yeah, they basically taught us how to write, but nobody taught us how to speak correctly, right? We always grinded. We always repeated the words that our parents, pronounce. So English is also like that. You can learn English at any age. I mean, the younger, the better. When I started, I was 10 years old. My English was not that good because I was starting. I'm still practicing my English. So it's all about grinding. Grind at your English. Learn English. Try to watch as many TV shows as possible, as much movies as possible. So that's how you're gonna learn English. That's how you're gonna master English. That's how you're gonna sound like a native speaker, So the other thing is listen to music all the time. I'm a big fan of music. I'm a big fan of movies. Like I told you, I like impersonation, like mimicking, copying my favorite actors. Along with them, I love singing as well. As you can see, I have my guitar. I love singing British songs, American songs. I love, the Beatles. I love Michael Jackson. I love Pink Floyd. I love a lot of great musicians that I look up to, and I try to learn English through songs. Through songs you will learn English very much effectively and interestingly. Okay, you will not be bored, learning some theories like grammar and stuff. What I want to tell you is grind at your English. Try to repeat the words over and over in your head. Repetition is very important, okay? Listen to songs. Also, you may want to open the lyrics for the song, for the certain song, and you may want to sing with the singer, okay? Like, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims I am the one. But the kid's not my son. You see, I'm at the same time imitating Michael Jackson and also singing his songs. I'm singing his songs and I'm at the same time learning English in a fun way. Alright? In a fun way. That's what I want to suggest you to apply when you start learning English, okay? The world is a globalization now. Internet world is a globalization. You may want to go to YouTube, watch teachers like me, vloggers. Go to TED Talks. TED Talks is very important. They talk about lots of useful things. They talk about life and also some foreign, public speakers speak in this show, which you can watch. It's very, very interesting show. You can watch it, or you can watch like Jimmy Kimmel shows or Jimmy Fallon American shows, which I watch all the time. I love it so much. Okay, so tip number 3. Tip number 3 is go to an English-speaking countries like the United States of America or UK or Australia or New Zealand. It depends on you. Okay, when you go abroad, you will improve your English. You will brush up your English. You will be immersing entirely in an English environment. That's how you're gonna learn English. That's how you're gonna learn English faster. When you go abroad, you will go abroad. You may want to consider going to English courses, maybe in the UK or in America. You can spend 2 weeks of your time, maybe your summer, learning English. That will help you a lot when you immerse yourself in an English speaking environment for 2 weeks or up to 2 months. It depends on your budget. I mean, I have great news too. I have better news too. Some people fear going abroad. Some people maybe they struggle making money. Maybe they struggle. They can afford a trip to America or to Europe, learning English, right? I have great news for you guys. It doesn't matter if you want to go abroad. I mean, if you have to go abroad, you don't have to go abroad to learn English. Like myself, I'll tell you my story. I've never been to an English-speaking countries. I've never been to America. I've never been to the UK. I've never been to single English-speaking country. I worked on my English by myself. Nobody helped me. I went online. I watched YouTube videos. I watched movies all the time. Nobody taught me, oh, you have to go to tutors. I mean, it doesn't work that way. I mean, if you want to learn English, you will learn English at the end of the day. Okay? So that's what I want to tell you, that it doesn't matter if you are, poor or rich, or you can afford a trip to America, or you can go abroad to learn English. It doesn't matter. All that matters is your willpower and motivation. The number one tip that I was talking about is have a goal why you want to learn English. As for me, learning English has been my whole life. It's my passion. I want to teach you guys, speak English. I always watch movies in English. I don't want to watch movies that are translated into my mother tongue. It doesn't work that way. I want to see an original movie in English language, okay? And maybe I want to consider going abroad as well. But for now, I really love speaking English because I go out, I speak with foreigners. We have so many foreigners here as well in my country. And yeah. So the other thing is you should go out and meet the foreigners in your town. There might be a lot of foreigners in the touristic places in your town. So go chat with them. Don't worry about it. So the other thing that I was talking about is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't think about what people think about you. Don't focus on what people think about your English. No matter you make mistakes, no matter you speak with an accent, with a thick accent, with a strong accent, at the end of the day, nobody cares. I mean, if maybe someone will mock your English, it doesn't matter. You have to just be yourself. Try to reach your goals. You don't have to listen to naysayers. You don't have to listen to people that say you cannot make it. You can make it if you believe in yourself. You have to be fearless when you learn English as well. Some people fear going abroad. Don't fear. Go abroad. Get experience. Talk to people. Talk to English speakers. That will tremendously improve your English. Okay? Those who fear going abroad or cannot abroad, I told you my tips already, and I have other great news for you guys which you can apply. Just go online and apply for online learning. There are special apps that I can offer you, or I can suggest to you. The one is Qanday. Go to Qanday. There you can talk to foreigners. You can exchange ideas. You can practice your speaking skills with them. It doesn't matter. All that matters is your willpower and how hard you work. You have to be diligent. Okay. The second app is called italki. Go to italki, meet the foreigners, talk to them in English. That's how you're gonna learn English. This was pretty much it, and I'm very much excited. This is actually my first video here on YouTube. I hope you loved it. If you loved my video, make sure you smash the like button, and I'll see you guys again. See you guys. Bye bye.